considered the match of the day. They made a graphic for it and everything.
Yeah, when they make a graphic, you know it's serious, right? eUNITED, Evil Genius kicking things off, though. We're going to be jumping on board with Pristini. Of course, Paradox will be guiding us through, of course, observing everything. Pristini's going to run into trouble straight away there as Apthea and Enable both picking up kills. And, of course, do remind yourself that EG, they're on that side there. Preferred side, but straight away, 2 players are going to be spawning out, and that's due to the pressure that Enable has actually put forward there. He's just gone over the hard point, so they're going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, another split spawn going to be coming in as well. EG just winning everything right now. Kills flying up on the board, and they're starting to rack up the points as well. The other thing that they're starting to rack up is 8s. He's getting close here to getting those streaks. That's another one now, just 1 and a little bit away. 125 points from Tier 1. Peeking out here, going to try to do it. But this is just a dominant hold starting off on this middle hill for Evil Geniuses. And has eUNITED even, they've gotten, what, 3 kills at this point?
Yeah, 14-3. We've got a 4-5-3 and 1 kill streak for Evil Geniuses. What else can you ask for? They've already rotated. And you know what? The pit center, congratulations, eUNITED. You got 3 points off that one. You've got to step it up. Oh! Ripped off of that barrel there. We are going to see Enable pick up the score streaks, but it's only going to be the 2.
The big thing is here, too, eUNITED does get that relatively large gunfight. They can start to influence spawns a little bit more, but Evil Genius is able to somewhat correct that, and you can see the spawns still coming in on that favored side of Fort Courtyard. And from the time Gibraltar started, that was just something to always focus on, preserving those spawns if you're on that preferred side, so you can really get them going here. And ultimately, eUNITED is going to be able to switch things up. We need to double check too. I know Nameless was getting very close there to streaks, but all of a sudden eUNITED going to be able to light up the kill feed. Still though, these last 17 seconds looks like they will be going to Evil Geniuses. Next hill fill, this could be a money hill for eUNITED. This could be where they start to turn things around. But major streaks to try to rip that away from them on the side of Evil Geniuses.
I said there was a 5-4 and 3 kill streak for EG. Now it's a 3-2 and 2 for eUNITED. Place, they're making 2 huge kills. Now we're going to see the glide bomb. Should pick up 1. Will pick up 1. Osties is going to take down Apathy within there. Pristine, that's your teammate, buddy. You want to keep those bullets in the chamber. Saving for the enemy here as he's working towards some score streaks of his own. Finds the first. Will find the second, but not going to be able to capitalize on that kill. Osties. A play which has been so instrumental in the victories for eUNITED.
Good pressure coming out from EG. They're not just going to let him get the 60 seconds for free on a hill that can very easily be controlled. But even with streaks, eUNITED, this is looking like their best performance on a hill. Spawn now for Nameless is going to allow him to be a little annoying, but really just scrap time left at this point. EG can pick it up, though, at the moment. Nameless going to try to get in. Clayster going to be spawning out along with Silly. They find him. That's an extra 5 seconds for them, most likely. And it is going to be Apathy who gets his rotation going on first as we head to our next hill. Very close. EG looking dominant to start things off. They still have the streaks to show for that, but now it's just a 10-second game. Starting to widen the gap, though, with those streaks a little bit, but Enable can't find the final 2. He gets Pristini. Yeah, we need to go to a listen-in. The stakes could not be higher. We're going to jump in right now with an Astro Gaming listen-in.
Close left. Top rail, top rail.
Flake, Enable, Flake. He's top game, top game.
Top rails and top ladder. Rails dead.
Enable's streaks, I think.
Enable low cave. Got streaks again, I think. Enable low cave. I spawned in curve.
Gold wall shot.
Spawned in curve.
Gold dead. I got gold.
Nice. 2-0. Let's fight this 20.
He's on this side. Close.
I spawned a curve.
Can you get my closet?
Got me,
Get my spiral.
And on hill.
Get my spiral,
He's
press.
up rails.
Got one in hill.
Rails dead.
Get my spiral, press.
I'm going low spiral.
I got gold.
Milking this.
I'm going up to big. I've got hill.
Top ladder. Ladder.
I'm looking gold still. They're gonna use a straight probably.
Oh, one back lights. One shot.
He's one shot gold. I got gold. I'm absolutely.
Kill me from top big.
Ladder weak. Went back to gold. Gold rock. I spawned that cave.
Low highway and top bridge. Low highway and top bridge.
Got me top bridge. Keep it up.
Smoke the kid. Smoke him.
I'm starting spiral.
Circle. Be on the circle.
I'm looking gold.
Spiral.
Behind the circle. I'm looking gold.
You got me on hill.
I want gold.
Ladder was spiral one shot.
Spiral. Ace.
Absolutely.
One in hill. One spiral.
Yeah, he's one shot ace again. I hit him with top spiral.
Got him.
I'm going low highway. We gotta make sure we rotate. We're gonna lose this game.
One shot.
Top spiral and rail.
I'm looking rails.
I got him weak.
Top spiral weak as fuck.
Looking rails.
Rails.
Enable and rails. Enable top spiral. Nice. Enable top spiral.
Let's get
Let's get it.
I got him.
Got
time.
Absolutely dead.
That's four.
He's
You have
done.
an A over here?
I got naded. I can't get that time. He threw it from rails. He's gonna go top ladder. It's Aches. I'm putting him
One
near
light.
ladder.
I don't see him right.
I'm putting him near ladder.
Naded back right. He's close to radio.
You got me. Nameless.
Smoke that kid, says Clayster, still feeling confident. Even though they are on the back foot in this first map, they're starting to sound like a more cohesive unit. Those problems starting to dissipate because it is do or die time. If they lose this series, that's it. No more hopes of the playoffs. They are trying to hang on, but this first map, EG starting to claw their way towards victory. Fort Courtyard right now still's got 35 seconds left, and it looks like it's going to be a bit of a contest fest.
Most definitely is. United, they're putting the pressure on. One player that you've got to highlight is Aches. During the middle and rotation of that last hill, he's been phenomenal. Alongside Enable, he's been really putting up the slaying side of things for his squad. And Aches, you know, he's been lacking that mainly for World War II. He seems to be finding his feet here with his role. And we're going to see here the last 15 seconds. They're going to go to eUNITED. They're not going to be able to break 100 off this one. Well, there is one person, and it's Pristini. He's going to be caught. He was behind enemy lines then. eUNITED most definitely on the back foot here, and don't think they've got much to work with. Silly, he needs to step it up.
We already know how important Castle Road can be for either of these squads. eUNITED gets there early the first time around. EG can be disruptive with their streaks, but it's going to be EG the second time with a strong hold. Enable with the two-piece going to push the Wolves back. eUNITED with 88 points, and EG starting to rack up some serious points, starting to get that lead, starting to get the seconds where they matter the most. Now Apathy looking for Clayster. It's going to be Enable, though, who does find Silly. Apathy's going to be able to get that kill. Well, Enable right now, 21-12, working on 4, 1 away from streaks.
Yeah, and making EG look very, very dominant here, and rightly so. They've been lights out so far. Enable rocking this SMG. He's trying to obtain these streaks as well. He's using his teammates to bait out. We can already see the rotation that's coming for eUNITED. They need a big hold here on this turret.
You start getting in that dicey situation, Phil, where you want to play scrappy, you want to play for pretty much every second, but you just need to get ready on that next hill as well. You can see eUNITED starting to get in that tough spot, and now it will be on EG to break the setup that eUNITED tried to put forward. Apathy going to do a very good job of getting that started. He's working towards streaks as well. EG has just had so many streaks to work with throughout this matchup, and now they're trying to get back on that path.
Trying to obtain them. Sometimes they fail, though. We're going to see Apathy. He does not want to fail, and he won't. Apathy and Aches again, and Aches with another double. The amount of times I've seen that, and rightfully so, he's 23 and 14. Most kills, least deaths, says a lot. He's actually got 30 seconds on the hill as well. EG, they're leading by 80 points right now as they look to break 200. Aches, another double kill.
Aches is frying right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that was Aches. I couldn't tell. It was an inaudible animal screech behind us, but it sounded like it was Aches who was starting to get heated up there a little bit. 25 and 14. A lot of seconds going to go the way of EG, and now just one hill potentially stands between them and closing this first map. They were able to 3-0 eUNITED last time they faced him in the league. Now we'll see them just this one hill away. They're going to need a pretty darn good hold to do it. Let's see if they can get it. eUNITED, though, starting to knock on the door of Pit Center. We can hear them get loud behind us. They do not want to start this series behind.
Yeah, and EG are in the driving seat here. We heard Jess, obviously, in the pre-game just talk about how EG felt they threw the game away themselves. They beat themselves. Most definitely not the case here. They've played pretty much perfect hard point, and they've rotated all at the right times. They've picked up the kills when they need to. And for me, they've shut down the players like Arstes, like Pristini. They've given them absolutely no chance, and you can see that reflectively in the scoreboard. But Evil Genius, they're in the power play and the power position right now to end this game, and they can end it right now on this courtyard.
You know, the show usually starts at, I believe it's 4 o'clock. We usually get here kind of early, around 2. Both of these teams were already here. They were getting in scrims. They were watching every single matchup throughout the day. They know how important everything is if they want to still qualify to the playoffs. Right now, Evil Genius is about to get a pretty solid start, but the fight coming in from eUNITED, they need to be near perfect for the remainder of this map. They want to keep that dream alive nice and early. 226 to 130. Fort Courtyard just sitting there by itself. Now eUNITED going to be able to jump inside, trying to milk as many seconds as they can here. Cannot let EG scrape together even a few more.
The thing what EG don't want to do is feed them streaks right now. And at the moment, it's Prestini working towards them. Evil Genius can rotate early. They can set up here on the road itself. And if they lock it down, they should be able to get pretty close to that 250 mark. We can see, obviously, the contestation potential coming in. But EG, again, still in the driving seat. And eUNITED, they are 99 points away from, of course, taking this one. But EG, they're looking to close it out here, Rich.
Yeah, they get that set up. We know that this is a hill that you can hold easily, and that's why streaks could have been massive. If eUNITED could piece them together, that would be the opportunity to break. Now this breach needs to come in with nothing but raw gun skill. These gunfights need to go the way of eUNITED, and we know just how difficult these gunfights are. Apathy going to be able to get the three-piece now to try to squander that dream. Just 10 seconds away, and this run back's going to take a few seconds. It looks like Evil Geniuses are going to be able to stop this right here. Get that first win up on the scoreboard. Just like that, eUNITED stops them just 2 seconds off.
Yeah, and there you go. Evil Genius, they're looking to close it out here, and they've been a dominant force. And do you know what? I am surprised. I'm surprised at how well that they've played that. But for me, it's a player like Aches who can really kind of just step it up. He's been doing it a lot more in hardpoint. He's enjoying this role that he's playing. And Naval had some awesome moments individually as well. The consistency of Nameless, but again, we saw at the very end just kind of that beast-like player, Apathy, breaking out, 5-kill streak, shuts down eUNITED. I hate to say it, but it was that player right there, Silly. He had a very slow start to the game. We heard on the listening, the rotations were off. Evil Genius take map number 1. They were by far the better team.
Will say, though, when we actually did get to listen to that team comm with that Astro Gaming listen-in, eUNITED does seem very calm and collected. Their head's definitely in the right spot, but yeah. EG in this matchup, historically, they've come out on top. Both these players, we've had the question back and forth today of who's playing for more. You know, you have these teams like FaZe Clan, you have teams like LG that are very firmly in the driver's seat. Both of these teams playing to stay alive, this S&D going to be absolutely huge. So that's not going to be a factor one way or the other. The pressure is on both of these squads. But when you made your prediction, you stood on the side of eUNITED, and the main reason was recent history, not just the head-to-head matchup, but what we've really seen with this team recently starting to come back online. The fact that they can still make it to playoffs, I think, is even a surprise to them at this point in the game.
Yeah, it's difficult, and you've got to look at recent history. You know, EG losing to a team that have lost 11 straight, yet they lose. Why? eUNITED beating FaZe, who have only lost 3 times. It's difficult, this kind of Call of Duty triangle which always appears where Team A beats Team B beats Team C, yet Team C beats A, and it just never makes sense. But that's kind of the joy and, you know, the wonderful side of Call of Duty where you can beat anyone. If you're playing exceptionally well on your day and your team is also on the same page, you can take down some of the best in the world. Of course, we've got the 8 of the 16 best teams here. Obviously, Team eUNITED going up against Evil Genius. Division B. We're going into Search and Destroy, and that play right there, Arstes. I'll be watching him for his clutch factor in Search and Destroy. It's been impeccable so far through the whole of the division, but most recently in this week in particular.
Speaking frankly, Arstes is a god. And you need to see that. I really think that a lot of the success of eUNITED hinges on him from time to time. If he shows up and he can just be the natural force that he truly is, eUNITED, all of a sudden, they start taking maps off of those great teams.
Yeah, I don't think this is ending 3-0. I can see this game going a full 5. I think it could start here by tying the series up. I've forgot the map myself. We'll obviously get that refreshed. The map's going to load up very shortly anyway. I know London Docks has been a great S&D for eUNITED. I know Texas is the last map if we go to it. London Docks, okay. So the reason why I was thinking of it, of course, it's coming up, which again, it just re-emphasizes the fact that I will be looking at Arstes. I think he dropped 17 kills on this map previously. But Evil Genius, no walkover whatsoever.
You know, you talk about triangles in competitive Call of Duty that you see all the time. A, B, C, B, A, B, A, B, A. Forget about all of that. The only thing that matters here going to be Evil Geniuses versus eUNITED. EG has the upper hand here. Both of these teams do or die trying to get their spot in the playoffs. The loser of this, the dream dies right here. The winner not out of the woods yet.
Yeah.
They got to do it if they want to even be in the conversation.
That's just simple. Like now, we need to emphasize that, and we will emphasize it more and more. If you just joined us, EG and eUNITED, you lose this, your playoff stream's done. You can't make the playoffs. Simple as that. Clayster kicking it off with one. The reload will, of course, come back to bite him in the butt as Nameless finds the second. Prestini maybe over-challenging there on his own, and he's going to leave his team in a 3-2 deficit, of course, favoring EG. Nameless is actually working, of course, now straight away on round 1 towards Streak, so even though it's only 2, you've got to think of the long game here, and Nameless, he's playing for it.
He's not going to be able to get that third, though. Nameless definitely already did what he needed to do for his squad. Now 2-2. You can see B looks like most likely the place that Aches will try to get that plant going. This timing's looking relatively decent for Enable. Kind of a sus situation, but he's going to be able to come out, but RC's going to be able to rip him down. And now all of a sudden, Aches going to be all by himself. He still needs to plant. Only 20 seconds left. Arcity's in tow with Silly. RC's going to peek out there. He sees Aches. Not able to chew into him just yet.
Smart. So
Makes
smart.
him walk right into his pre-aim, and that's the Alec that we were waiting for.
Round 1. The clutch factor of Arcity's. Yes, he has a teammate there, but 2v3 and he picks up all 3 kills.
Alec don't need nobody. Not need anybody. A very smart play there, and he just makes it a gunfight that's preferred for him every single time. He knows that Aches is in a position where he has to actually do something, right?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't just need to think about the gunfight, so he can drag him out because the clock is also going to be on Aches' mind, and all of a sudden, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's going to be a round going the way of eUNITED. And now, Arcity's going to be the carrier. 3-0. Rushing on over to A. They're just going to hit it as quick as possible.
And Apathy. How much pressure has he just faced there? I'm surprised he's still alive, but the key objective there was get Arcity's in, get him to plant the bomb, and now to stay alive. That is all that eUNITED need. Streaks are very vital on London docks. You get those glide bombs, fighter pilots, they can change the game. There's one player coming from behind, currently sat in barrels. That's going to be Aches himself. Oh, no, sorry, Nameless. I do apologize. Nameless is closest. Aches is up top there, and you can see him. That's going to be Nameless, the key factor. He's going to pick up Clayster, but Silly elsewhere. And that's a huge kill. Arcity's will fall down. 1v2. And we're going to see Nameless clutch up.
Nameless has been nothing but clutch throughout the entirety of this. Yes, they're not able to take the first round, but he's 4-1 at this point. Now he's going to be able to get the defuse in. Nameless is looking icy so far. And, and Nameless was actually the last person I saw from EG before this match got started. He's sitting there watching the games. He knows that everything's important here. But he said it simply to me, that all that other stuff doesn't matter. It happens or it doesn't happen. We just got to win. And that's exactly where these teams are at this moment. And Nameless doing what it takes to try to get that W. EG already leading by 1 in the series and now tied up in our very early rounds of Search and Destroy.
He's spotted 2 so far, so the callouts will be flowing. He's going to pre-nade the bomb, just make sure no one's pushing it, because that's exactly what his teammate Arcity's did on the attack previously. Oh, and he spotted another. Prestini's going to fall again. Clay's under attack. He needs help here. He may get it, but the bomb's going down.
I like how eUnited's been playing it. It's very early, but still, you can see them. Oh, beautiful kill going to come in from Clayster. Going to be looking for more here. Ooh. Finds him, but 2 guns going to be pointed straight at him. That's going to be enough to take him down. Now it's Silly all alone. He does the first kill, but he still needs to find 2 more. Can he come back from a 1v3 situation? And Navel knows exactly where he's at. Going to try to put some bullets through, and that's going to be the story. Closed, slammed on eUnITED. Now it is going to be a round lead going the way of EG.
Silly kind of did it. The only thing he could do there is challenge one of the players and try and make 2 individual 1v1s. He didn't want to give the time and the chance for it to become a 1v2, but it doesn't pay off for him. He's obviously jumping out at the disadvantage there, so...
I mean, Silly's in a bad place there, pretty much no matter what. I mean, if that was a multiple choice test with 4 different bubbles, every single one would be wrong. It's a pretty hard one to answer. Does what he can. Now we're going to see a different strategy coming in from eUnITED. They're not going to stack everybody to A. They're going to get some of that mid-map pressure going as well, but Aches going to be able to find that first blood, already putting EG in a good spot. We do see that Arcity's was the one traded down. Clayster going to be able to find Aches, though. 3v3 situation. Decent pressure on A still for eUnITED. The Clayster gets ripped down by Nameless. Nameless just the X factor so far for EG.
Apathy's in a great position here. He could have picked up one there, and he will. He'll find it. The bomb planner is going to be silly. He's going to be running around and silly. He's going to be caught there with his pants down, and I think that was Apathy with the double there, and he's getting pumped up on the main stage furthest from the camera. Beautiful man and beautiful gameplay. Look at that. Just in the right time at the right place, and sometimes that is what makes the best Call of Duty players. It's that heads-up play when you're going to be able to not only make the shot, but you got to get yourself in the right position, the right timing, coordinating all that alongside having 3 other maniacs in your ear. It's not easy.
Well, also, I just want to say, too, Apathy, obviously, in this, I think he gets off to a relatively slow start. I think he starts 0-2, but he was doing exactly what he needed to do every time. So the stats aren't going to show the full story there for Apathy, playing phenomenally in this S&D, and overall, Evil Genius is just looking very good. Scoreboard going to reflect that pretty clearly. This time, though, Arcides is going to be able to find 8s nice and early.
Oh
Pristini, though, not going to be able to get that. That is rough. That's exactly what that is. That is shambles there.
Apathy was tagged by the nade as well, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken here. But Apathy, huge kill, 3-kill streak for him. He actually started 0-3, but he's fought his way back into this one. eUNITED are going to claw around back, and rightfully so. They pinched well there. It should have been over quicker, but Apathy just gave them a little bit more time.
See the end of that round there. That was very interesting.
Always interesting when you get teams like eUNITED and Evil Genius on the main stage. They have some good matchups. Of course, you highlighted it before, Rich. Last time these guys played, it was a 3-0 victory. Could we be seeing the same?
I mean, EG was looking primed to do it. They're still looking pretty good here. But eUNITED has not looked like slouches, even in that first map, not at all. Now First Blood going to go their way. Silly going to try to get the plant. They're switching things up again. This time, their sights appear to be on B. But Enable has been a monster this week, an absolute monster.
He could have taken down 3 players there if he got a little bit luckier. He's down to 3v2.
Still got his life now. Looking to get some more. He's going to set himself up well for the gunfight. Enable trying to take a preferable gunfight as well. Who will he see first? Still going to play it nice and slow there. He is going to be that OBJ player. 3-3. Arcides 5-3 at this point. Going to be able to see Enable. They both see each other. Looks like Silly might come in with the challenge. Arcides going to go down to 8s. And there we go. That's going to be it. Another round for EG. That's 4 in their back pocket at this point. Just 2 away from being 2-0 in the series. Looking pretty good.
Just definitely are. And again, winner of this playoffs is still a live loser. Unfortunately, they will not be able to make the top 4 no matter what happens. And we've had that confirmed by our production team in the back.
I think the road for EG, if you're one of the other
they have the easiest path.
I think they still do, right? I think if you're
they had it. They had Epsilon. They lost to Epsilon. It's as simple as that. And again,
I wonder. We've talked about it kind of being the theme today. Everyone here pretty much is a bubble team, so they have stakes in pretty much every matchup. I wonder who the other teams are actually cheering for at this point.
I think Splice play EG tomorrow.
I think that is correct. Are going to see eUNITED.
Oh, no. Never mind. Completely ignored it.
Yeah, I should stop trusting you, but we're going to see 2 kills, 3 kills get dropped by eUNITED. A clean round from them. They need to start climbing their way back into this one.
I could say anything, Rich, and you'd agree with me. I love it.
It's supposed to be my job.
I'd be like, yeah, EG play eUNITED tomorrow. You'd be like, yeah, I think that's right, Phil. Even though they're both right in front of us right now.
You know,
I love it though, Rich.
I used to cast with Jack. He was a smart dude. Usually said the right thing.
Now you're stuck with me.
I'm happy about it. Our names sound cooler if you mash them together. Rich doesn't sound that good. Actually, it kind of does. Jack, come back, please.
Well, the actual matchup tomorrow is Splice versus eUNITED. And again, That could be everything. It really, really could. We've had so many games go down.
United's just starting to get a little bit hot in these later rounds. Nameless going to even us out here in this round. Arcitys, though, doing big things. Brother going to follow things up with a nice nade. That takes out Nameless, and now it's Enable all alone. Plant already going to be getting going by Silly at B. Enable's got a pretty tough predicament to shoot his way out of.
To the water. To the water.
Go for a swim.
Run. Dive. Meow. Splash. Yeah. I mean, just get himself off.
I'm casting.
Arcitys on a 4-kill streak. You don't want to feed him. You don't want to let the bomb blow up. The only thing you could do, I mean, you would kind of say he's in a difficult position. A 3v1 defuse is pretty much near impossible, especially when you're coming up against a squad and team players like that. So we're going to see him into the drink, and we're going to reset this. I believe we're all tied up now. And like you said, eUNITED starting to heat up. EG, obviously, take a 2-0 series lead. It's what you need to keep your playoff dreams alive. They could be throwing it away right now because Arcitys, here we go. Is he going to spot one? The smoke's going to cover it. Ambitious.
Puts out a shot blindly there, hoping for something, does another one. Now this time it's looking a little bit rough. All of a sudden, though, trades coming in, 3v3 situation. Arcitys going to move forward.
Paradox is going to be annoyed with that one. He missed the snipe from Arcitys, but he's not going to miss that one.
Thank you, Arcitys, for giving us another, keeping P-Dox's job alive. And Arcitys close to Streaks, going to hold the line. Nameless cuts down Silly. Can Arcitys find one of the two that are still up? He's under fire. He takes out the pistol, and he's going to be able to get it with the pistol. But it is going to be a round going the way.
I thought he was going to pistol him. I thought he was going to pick out the snipe and go for a jump shot over that there. Arcitys, he might have lost the round there, but my goodness. Again, that's another 3 kills that round?
The question is...
Snipe, and pistol, yeah.
The question is, too, yes, that's 1 round. Now they're in a tough situation. That is going to be 5, just 1 round away for EG. But these streaks, how big of a factor can they play?
Oh, they're huge. They are huge. They need to invest them to push this to a round 11. Arcitys may have dropped 17 previously. However, he needs to stay alive. Let's see what he can work with this. This is going to be a slow, methodical play. I say that. Who's that pushed up? It's Pristini. He is not afraid to get aggressive. He's going into it. You've got streaks, bro. Chill. Clayster. He's weak. He's backing down. And here we go. Streaks come in, trying to connect. It would have killed him, but it doesn't as Clayster picks it up. Enable shuts down Pristini, now a 3v3. Still a fighter pilot on the map, and we're going to see all 3 players bundled together at B. This fighter pilot, the best thing about this, Rich, is he's going to give him the location. So he's going to see that B is completely clear. He's going to call out that they're in fire. Whilst this is going down, the bomb's going to jump on board. And now, by the time that he's out of the fighter pilot, the bomb's going to be down. It's whether they can perform a 3v3 retake. You've got to favor eUNITED right now. They just need to hold tight.
There we go. Those shots going to come out. Now they have the man advantage as well.
Arcitys, man. What can this man not do?
13-5. Absolute GOAT. Absolute GOAT.
1v3 to win the game. And Apathy for him is going to come up against Clay. And Clay's going to dispatch of him. Rich, I'm excited. We got a round 11, baby. Streaks are off the card. And it's down to just that raw talent, that raw gun skill. What are we going to see? I don't believe we've got streaks. I hope I've not misquoted that one. But Arcitys, again, crucial. The streaks equal the plant. He picks up the first kill in the 3v3. The guy is a beast.
He's one of my favorite human beings alive.
Wow. First you said Octane was your favorite COD player. You said Scraps is your second favorite. Now he's nearly your favorite human being alive. You said to me you said that I'm your favorite human. Now you're probably going to retract that, but never mind.
Round
it meant nothing.
11.
Let's go.
And, you know, this is always what we see in the round 11. Don't want to be coming out too aggressive here. I would have loved to see him just kind of hit a sight.
This is, I'm just getting flashbacks. EG v Splice, round 11. EG played it slow and they lost. Clayster, he's going to get the first blood, and look at that. He's on a 4-kill streak. The streaks may not come into use, but if he picks up another, you never know. 60 seconds left on the clock. Pristini's in a perfect position. Shoulder peek, that's information. I like what he's doing. He's staying alive. Smart play. Sometimes Pristini can be overzealous, but Enable, he's going to level the playing field. It's a 3v3.
Arcitys sees Enable, going to have to invest the frag. You want to leave everything out here this round, going to determine the map. Arcitys looking for Enable still. Enable going to come up here, going to let out a few lone shots. Not going to find anyone just yet. And now trades coming in. Arcades does go down. Pristines finds 2 before Enable can take him out. And now it's this gunfight between Clayster and Enable to try to settle it.
It's a one-on-one. He's taken
Lock
damage.
going
Clay's
down.
on a 4-kill streak. 20 seconds left. Remember, Enable has to either kill or plant the bomb. Clay is in a great position right now.
They can hang out. It's going to take quite a bit of time. Now the bomb is back picked up, going on over to A. Clay gonna find Enable. He puts out the shots, and he gets it, and you can hear him behind us right now. 1-1. This is not going to be a 3-0. We are all tied up in this series. The most anticipated series of the day, EG, playing against eUNITED.
Oh, you've got to be frustrated if you're EG. If you're eUNITED, go and give Arcades a big hug
They
because
were
that
giving
guy...
him the hands to start things off. EG looked phenomenal in those early rounds, and then Arcades just did Arcady things.
It's London Docks S&D. It's his playground. I will say, credit to Pristini in round 11 there. He picks up 2 with a PPSH from that mid-statue. He does get traded out, but those 2 kills make it a 1v1, gives Clay a heavy favorite in that, of course, he doesn't have to plant the bomb. But eUNITED, they tie up the series.
They do just that, and when we return, we are going to see who can take the lead in this series again. Playoff dreams in the balance. EG versus eUNITED when we return. It's all tied. The HE double hockey sticks up It could not be more excited here. Playoffs on the line. EG versus eUNITED. 1-1 headed into CTF.
My ears are itching. Calm down.
You're a baby. These guys are champions.
I am
both sides. All these guys are just looking at those the pictures that they have behind them. Just gods on both sides.
They're turning around and going, damn, I look good.
Yeah, probably.
What do we? No, we haven't got our own names and play.
That looks great too.
It does look good. One thing that also looks good is this series is all tied up. Arstees dropping the double digits for eUNITED to clutch up and tie the series. Evil Genius, though, they look really good in that hard point.
And they didn't look bad at the beginning of the S&D. And look, Nameless on your screen right now. If that series went the other way, we might be talking about Nameless instead of Arstees. I think Nameless started off incredibly hot. I want to see if he can kind of keep that going. You know, we talked in the hard point about Eights looking phenomenal. Now we're headed into this capture the flag. Last time that these two teams went against each other, it was a 3-0. That's not going to happen. Not here today. I got the feeling in my bones. I'm shivering. This is going to be a game 5. I can feel it. Shaking violently. I'm ready for it. But this CTF, who do you think is going to be able to take it?
Such a tough question. I'm actually going to go with EG, but I'm actually going to go with EG because Nameless.
With how they're playing right now, you know, I think headed into this, everybody on the desk was saying eUNITED because of how they've been playing. All of a sudden in this series, EG turning up when it matters the most. Nameless in chief. He's the captain now. I'd watch Captain Phil's lie. All right, we're going to see.
Nameless for me as we bring this back into the CTF. Nameless for me on this map and mode. This map and hardpoint as well. He's just been able to kind of dominate in every single sense. The pace that he plays at is a little bit slower, but he picks up the kills. And the one thing that he does do, and especially on hardpoint, I know we're on CTF, but he'll do the same, is he really plays for those streaks, and he's really strong at it.
Early momentum, though, for eUNITED now, and it looks like it's going to be a pull coming in from Pristini, but he's going to be
huge.
Shot down nice and early by Nameless. Nameless, yeah, he's going to trade out, but he gets the more important kill. Spawns come back in, the return comes in, and now eUNITED trying to mount one more push, but it looks like it should be shut down without a problem, but Enable going to be the first one to get that going. Got the Bucker to work with. He's going to be able to take down Silly. That's Nameless who does that. And now it's just Arstees by himself. We've seen him work miracles before. Will he go for another one?
But he's not died yet. There's number 4. And he could just stay alive, wait for his teammates. He's got number 7 back.
Sees
his twin brother, Pristini. Pristini picks up one. This is huge. Potential pull.
App sees him again, but App going to come out on top of that one. But eUNITED, Arstees already bought them so much time, but App going absolutely massive for Evil Geniuses. Gets a 2-piece, holds on strong. Just one more member of eUNITED, and this push is starting to look flimsy coming in from eUNITED. Yes, Clayster, though. Clayster's going to be able to get a massive 2-piece. And he knows, though, he still has to wait for his team. He's not going to be able to do this by himself.
Yeah, with every 2-piece, you've got to look at the positioning and why they're picking that up. EG are able to pull the flag. It's not going to get much further. Sorry, eUNITED pulling the flag, but it's not going to get much further because EG do stop that in its tracks straight away. Both teams are getting that first wave of kill. At the moment, eUNITED, they're the ones putting the pressure on. I mean, this is the more preferred side, but that flag hasn't gone anywhere right now. And Evil Genius, they'll be okay with this.
More preferred side, but still, just getting down to brass tacks, they have been the ones to be offensive. We really haven't seen EG do it yet, but EG holding tight on defense. This is one of those opportunities where maybe we see them start to march up just a little bit more. They're going to have everyone up just a little bit earlier than eUNITED. We can see a bunch of them starting to break towards mid-map. Pristini going to be holding that line. Clay just letting out a few shots here at Logs. Apathy, though, instantly going to be chopped on down by eUNITED. They're going to turn a defensive play into an offensive play. If they can keep winning these gunfights, trades start coming around. And now a sprint comes in from Clayster, and he's going to go straight for the flag.
He certainly is. Number 6, Clay's going to pull it. Can he get away? No. Again, it's that wave of kills that you need, that second and third wave, which is so important. We're going to remain at 0-0 here. This is a game which most definitely can be determined by a flag. Flags most often to utilize and equal streaks.
The timing there almost did work out for Clayster. Yeah, he sprints right for the flag, but you know, help could have gotten there in time. But all of a sudden, Enable much more patient on the side of EG. Yes, we've talked about preferred side for eUNITED. But this is a clean pull.
That was a kill that Nameless needed to make. That kill and that flag could have been away. Arcity's, the long-range STG, picks up the kill on Enable, and that flag's going to be returned. And again, Arcity's coming up clutch. He's 9 kills into his game already.
And now all of a sudden, let's see if eUNITED can really put the pressure on him. Going to be able to take down one in bunker. One more going to be left up, spawning out all the way over on that Bell side.
Perfect nade from Aches.
Aches, too, just gets to sit there right now, pre-aim a little bit, but he's not going to be able to win that gunfight. App, though, going to start to get the return going. Everybody going to collapse on top of Arcity's. He finally goes down, but the flag's in a decent position for maybe someone to get their paws back on it. Gunfight going to go the way of Pristini. Pristini taken down.
Oh,
Apathy. Apathy going to get a 2-piece where it matters the most. Look at him right now, 15-5. Not only is he getting the most important gunfights, he's just getting every single gunfight to go his way at the moment. That very easily could have been a pull. If App doesn't get that 2-piece, we see eUNITED go up by 1, but now the clock's starting to dwindle down, and it's looking like this preferred side isn't going to do much for eUNITED.
Yeah, that was just nasty from Apathy, if I'm being honest. He's currently sat at 15-6, just bearing in mind that at that given time I was saying that his whole team combined had 16 kills. Oh, these guys, they owe Apathy for that half there and just saving them for now, but it's going to be 0-0 going into the second side, and don't get me wrong, you can pull flags, you can penalize teams for mistakes on either side, so don't think this is over for eUNITED.
You know, and the thing with eUNITED, I expect them to really switch up how they play to a certain degree. They had that preferred side. They were hungry for a flag. Now, as we do see the side switch, they're probably going to change their strategy a little bit. I like what they attempted to do. Ball going to be in the EG's court right now. See what they can try to do with that side. eUNITED still going to need that flag cap. 0-0 here, all tied up in the series and in the game. Already, it is going to be EG. Tries to march up here.
Apathy trying to extend his 15 kills so far, but it's going to be Nameless who picks up a nice kill. Nameless was the one I was watching. Going into this side, he only had 4 kills. He's going to add his 5th to that one, and maybe this is the side that he really turns up. However, EG, they're going to be able to put that pressure on that bunker only if they can pick up these kills, though. Enable looking for a path, a route through. There's going to be 1 kill. Finishes Pristini off, not after taking some damage, though.
Also, EG, yes, they're not playing quite as quick as we saw eUNITED play when they had that preferred side. But what they're doing is they're being incredibly methodical. They are looking at this and they're saying, okay, we're going to take the favorable gunfights. We're going to find that wave of kills. Then we can actually move into their base. We can find one more if we need it. But I expect to see a very clean pull, and Enable now going to have the streaks. And look, they've set this up perfectly. Yeah, you can run straight into the bunker, but you're running straight into the gun as well. And at this point, the streak's going to be able to do the work. Tagged up there, stunned, not going to be able to get it, but a very good attempt from EG. If they can keep up plays like this, eventually one is going to sink without a problem. eUNITED now on the return, going to try to get a nice wave of kills of their very own and at least take some of the wind away from EG's wings.
Sneaky play from Apathy there as he finds himself in a ditch, but he's out as quick as he was in. And he will be taken down. Arcity's a player who just clutched up to keep his team from not losing that flag on his home. But with 3 minutes left, we still sit at 0-0. Rich, the last CTF we casted lasted 37
minutes. Yeah.
So far, we're in minute number 7.
37 minutes. The first thing when I walked in today, Octane looked at me and he was just like, "You have fun during that CTF, man?" I almost punched him in the face.
How could you do that?
Nice, too handsome. Can't do it. Know who else is handsome? Apathy, and he's 19-9 right now. But eUNITED going to start getting this pressure going. Now it's going to be App dodging and diving. Ape's going to get a 2-piece. App gets cut down. Ape says, okay, give me one more. 11-12. Finally starting to look alive here. 3 kills back to back to back. That's going to be the defense that EG needs on that last attempt from eUNITED. eUNITED starting to push back up off of the spawn. Enable finds a kill until Pristini's able to trade. And Ape's here. It looked phenomenal. That was a very good life for him.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes, or 2 minutes should I say now, as the clock is ticking down. You got one player being Clay, obviously pushing forward. He's made 1 kill. There's 2 more to deal with, and surely not going to get out of this one.
Clay's been doing this time and time again, just saying, okay, we're going to take a shot in the dark here. I'm pushed up. I was sneaky for a little bit. Yeah, I got 1 kill. Let me try to grab the flag, and then he usually gets a shot in the back. Question is, will this continued pressure start to work for eUNITED?
Okay, this is big.
And this is also big, too, because these kills are going to get him those few extra points. He can start moving towards those streaks again, but that's only going to be 25. A lot of information, though, does come out. EG, knowing all they need to do right now is to crash. eUNITED playing very well off of spawn. EG slowing down just a little bit. 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
And Clayster again. Clayster's pushing up. Clayster made a huge kill on their flag.
Clay keeps doing it.
Yeah.
It hasn't worked the past 3 or 4 times. Now if he can turn and burn App has the favorable gunfight, gonna be able to take him down. But if Clay keeps sneaking by, maybe he can run away with one. I mean, really stealing that flag, trying to get that play. App, though, heating up. Gets that easy kill onto Clay. If he's going to be able to get this kill onto Logs, he gets the assist. He's exactly 1 away from getting his tier 1. Trying to get that fighter pilot now. Not going to be able to get that win with a long-range gunfight against Clay. Going to just be pre-aiming. He's hungry for those streaks. Now he finally does have the first tier. Going to look for the glide bomb as well. Going to just shoot at Nameless. That doesn't count.
And shoot at the floor, but this does count, and that's enabled. Now we're going to see Apathy pinch in. The bunker's going to be into trouble. It's all up to Silly. Apathy, he doesn't want to ruin these streaks. He knows how important this is. The 30 seconds left, he may just play for the streaks. It's the smart decision. He's 23 and 10 right now. His teammates have just gone down. 1 kill gives him that second loadout. That glide bomb. He's only got 11 bullets in the chamber. He's only got 5 bullets in his back pocket. And he's going to be shot out. I'm not sure if he got taken down. Yes, he did. He only has the glide bomb.
And this
Flags
is
away.
Be a pull from Pristini. He gets taken down, and now it's on to Arsenes. Can he make the hero play? The answer is no, because Nameless is firing off shots. Going to be able to get that 2-piece, and that's going to be it. Phil, we're cursed.
I'm surprised, actually, that Nameless returned that. I thought he was going to leave it open and let that one player have a one-on-one.
Try to have the extra time, yeah.
Well, it was a one-on-one between his teammates, and he could have gone, okay, you have that one-on-one. Oh, you died. Okay, now I'll return it. I mean, I don't think it would have equaled a flag, but I like to play the odds.
And the question is whether that is a high percentage play or not, right? I mean, and, you know, these guys have had plenty of practice to try to figure out whether or not it is, but headed in right now to another round of Capture the Flag. Still all tied up here.
Going into this overtime.
I really think at this point, with how this has looked, we're going to see Clay just get a flag that he shouldn't get. And, the aggression from eUNITED has been phenomenal. It's just, it hasn't been an all-out... There hasn't been an all-out clean pull, really, from them yet that happened to get shut down because they didn't get an additional wave, right?
Yeah, there's not really been one clean pull on either side, and look at this. Streaks are being invested. Do they have mounted on? That's the question. The answer is no. Clayster and Arsenes. Pristini goes down. That could be number 3. It will be. There's only one player alive, and it's going to be Clay. Clay finds one. He's going to find the second, and like that is a clutch from a play like Clay that you need. And he's just nullified that streak.
Clayster wants to win this, and we're seeing him just go for everything. He's going to be able to clutch up on defense. He's going for these crazy offensive plays. Look, he's trying to be sneaky right now. Will he be able to find the man in the cabin? Moving around Rock. Now he's on Logs. This might not work out well for Clay. App going to be able to get another easy kill onto Clay. But the thing is if Clay can keep being a little bit sneaky, yes, he clutches up there. He's doing everything that he needs to do. Now, EG going to be pushing down that cave side.
28 and 11 for Apathy, my goodness.
I mean, Apathy just looked absolutely insane.
He's on a 5-kill streak now. He's
Nameless slowed down a little bit, and App definitely caught up on the slack, and now he's working towards streaks, but he's going to be sent to bed a little bit early by Arsenes. He's going to be able to take down 2.
Not sure on the challenge that he made there, obviously with the PPSH. He's questionable, but
with a pistol,
he's going to lose out on his streaks. He's nearly got 3 times the amount of kills as Nameless. There's Nameless, 11 and 19. Not having the best of maps, but it's not always about your KD. It's about making those all-important plays.
And we've already seen. I mean, I will also say Nameless has lost a few gunfights that his team really didn't need him to win, for sure. But at the same time, Nameless has already done so much for EG. in this series. He's not having a bad performance at all. KD definitely not going to be the end-all, be-all. The one that's important right now is 30 and 12 for Apathy. The man is frying. eUNITED, though, still being the team that's going to try to put on pressure. Clayster going to be able to take down Aches, and this is going to be the opening. Clayster moving on over to Bunker. Going to look in. He sees him. That's going to be 2 for Clay. Now 125 away from Streaks. Going to wait here. Going to try to find Nameless. They're pitching in on Nameless. Nameless going to be taken down by Silly. This is an easy pull. Clayster going to start to go for this run. He's got support. Aches, though, gets a big kill. Aches needs to have the hero play. The last line of defense going to be Enable. Enable may find Arcides too. Arcides sees both of them. And just like that, this could be the cap. One last hope. There it is. eUNITED going to be able to get the first flag here.
Give him streaks. Arcides like, yo, give me them streaks. I think they've got 2 full sets now. They've got 2 full sets of streaks. Yes, there is quite a large time limit on this, but a 4th full down. There's a tongue twister for myself. Let's just check these streaks, Paradox. Oh, Arcides is 1 off double streaks. So a wise play. If he can pick up just 1 kill, then that's an extra 2 lifelines.
One kill. Get the assist going. Hey, you know, Arcides finds himself in a good spot right now.
Chase, Silly. Give me an assist. Chase. It's like letting the dog out. Silly goes down. Doesn't get the assist, and he's not going to get the kill. 2 down. And we're going to see the streaks come in. 3 down. Prestini, last alive, he's going to cut through fire. He's going to be shredded as well, Evil Genius.
Silly just needs to dash. Best case scenario.
Where's Clay?
We want to see Clay just try to get the counter going. Clay, though, going to be up right now. He's just going to call in the streaks. They can use him defensively. Shots coming out. Flag going to go down. Nameless going to go down. And you can see a mad dash by eUNITED towards the enemy flag, towards the enemy base. Flag going to be picked back up. Gunfight starting to go the way of Evil Geniuses.
Silly.
More streaks going to be coming in.
Yeah, I just want to highlight Silly's heads-up play. He puts everyone else to the side. Clay right now doesn't need to grab it. He just basically is going to wait for his teammates to get the kills. If they get the kills, it could be home and dry. He's going to go for it. He's going to make a couple of players turn around, put some doubt in their mind, but Apathy, one thing on his mind, and it's getting a flag out himself. We've already seen the fighter pilot come in. Clay lurking around ruins. Enable heads up play as well behind. Flag is out, but flag is dropped. 2 go down for eUNITED. Nameless last alive. He's gonna fall. And eUNITED, and Clayster in particular, he's gonna be the one to put this in. He's got to run. He's got Hunker. He's not gonna airborne.
Shoot him! Shoot the bodies!
Give me that, baby. Myself and Rich take a breath there. I don't know if you guys can hear it at home. Hopefully you can, but Clay's now getting in the head.
That baby, stop choking. That's what Clay said, and you can see he really came alive towards the end there. He throughout the entire match, wanted to be aggressive, tried to sneak a couple of flags, and then at the end, really comes alive. Now the hype train's going, and you know, not surprised to see Clay starting to get into it because EG started off hot. They started off hot in the hard point. They start off hot in the SND too, and then slowly eUNITED brings it back. They're able to take down that SND. Now they're up. They only need 1 more map. They're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and again, you're getting this Clay v Aches. You know, it's not necessarily a storyline, but obviously ex-teammates, and I think it most definitely is something that's always in the back of the head. And I feel like Aches has got that against so many players now because he notoriously was, you know, and still is
too, honestly.
It still is. Aches has got so much history in Call of Duty, and he's been playing probably longer than pretty much anyone, maybe apart from the likes of Clay. He's built up these, not rivalries, but you know, the likes of Reedy, the likes of Clayster. When Aches is playing against Optic, it's always Aches against the world almost, and it's kind of great to see. You like to have that kind of player role, but Aches, he's won a lot, and you know, he's justified as, you know, one of the most successful Call of Duty players in history. Right now, he finds himself 2-1 down in the series. He finds himself on the edge of elimination from the playoffs. Not, of course, going into any type of relegation just yet.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It is crazy for this squad, though, because they really did start to turn up in the league. They were most favored for quite some time as getting that 4th place into the playoffs in Division B.
Yeah, this week they had Epsilon, Splice, and eUNITED. Tell me where Epsilon are, tell me where Splice are, and tell me where eUNITED were. They were the bottom 3. Like, they had to beat the bottom 3.
They had the easiest schedule out of
by a mile.
Without a doubt. We were actually over doing the episode of Trading Shots, me, Maven, and Benson, and that was one of the things that was most talked about when you're actually going to pick teams that we expected to do well. EG, they just had the easiest schedule. That was what they had, and the thing is now, eUNITED just one London Docks hardpoint away.
Look at the first hardpoint now. If the first hardpoint's anything like the second, then we're going to game 5, because EG were just the better team.
Yeah, I will say, though, all in all, eUNITED didn't have a disappointing performance. Yeah, the scoreboard, it looks a little bit rough, but there were moments of greatness there. They were playing sound hardpoint, and with them right now, with the mindset that they're in, if Clay's screaming like that, it's real. You know, he doesn't just get up there and scream. It usually comes with a massive amount of momentum, and it can change the way his team plays. But we got to listen to them during the Astro Gaming listening too. They sound so much better than they did before.
Yeah.
They don't sound defeated, essentially.
I love the listenings. I don't know if we'll be going to another one during this series, but the listenings, especially with eUNITED, when you get the hyper Clay, you get the franticness and the fast pace with Prestini, and then everything just starts to click. Right now, though, talking of clicking, eUNITED, it's going to be the first 12 points for them. Ace has actually chosen the bar for his starting weapon.
It's going to be a spicy start for Aches, 3-0. Aches has looked really good throughout this entire series, and now he's going to be able to transition that into a hold for Evil Geniuses on Statue. Clawing back into it, 13-13, both sides. Now it is going to be on Silly to break up the rhythm. That's a 2-piece, and already eUNITED starting to get loud behind us. So Let's Go's flying out. They're going to be able to reestablish their lead here on our first hill of London Knox Hardpoint. But it is going to be EG. Gets set up pretty decently. Now it's going to be eUNITED who wraps around, and they have all 4 bodies to do it. They're starting to find the gun points. They get the last few seconds, and now they're going to be able to get the setup. Will they be able to get spawn? Enable's going to try to stop that with a 2-piece, but already eUNITED spawning in such a good place to flood on back in, take another gun point. Gunfight. Aches, though, wraps around, gets a little bit of a pinch going, and now it's Clayster all by himself. Yeah, he's fired up, but no one's going to be able to go against the entire Evil Geniuses squad.
EG most definitely turning up here, and you said they're getting loud on the main stage. Reason being, obviously, they shut down Aches, who was on that kill streak, and all of eUNITED knew that he was on that streak, and that's going to be a little double for Apathy. He will be sitting at 4-4 as Aches picks up another kill at the back, and this is the good thing about Aches. He's that flexible player which can use an STG, he can use a bar, he can use a PPSH, and that's what you get with a player like Aches. He's absolutely been lights out recently with his hardpoint and his respawn, which you can't say for the whole year. But right now, he's playing some of his best World War II. Apathy as well, a player which a lot of people said, you know, deserves to be in, you know, one of the best teams in the world, and he's proving it right now. Another 5-kill streak for him, working towards the streaks.
This is a good hold coming in from eUNITED. It's a good opportunity for them to start getting these points back up on the board. It hasn't nearly slipped away from them yet. We know that Docs can be that money hill.
Look how hesitant they are. They think there's someone around here. Apathy and Nameless, they've wasted 10 seconds looking around.
Look at what this gives Clay, too. Yeah. Look at what this gives Clay. Gives him the opportunity to already start moving to try to influence those spawns. Now he can move out as a unit with his entire team. Evil Geniuses just play way too passive. Enable, though, lights things up with a 3-piece, finally breaking ground here in Warehouse. And now eUNITED has a long run back. But if Enable doesn't have the god play there, way too passive on the side of EG, and we are going to see their lead has diminished to a mere 10 seconds at this point.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I expect going into Docs. I think this will be a lot closer hard point. The one thing I will say, really heads-up play from Nameless playing for these streaks. Nameless and Enabled both have streaks now, and you know what was the thing that punished Splice against EG? On hardpoint was the streaks. A 9-kill streak now for Enable. Let's stay on board with Enable. I know Paradox is going to be in the back. We're seeing exactly what he can do. He might be lurking around the hardpoint, but he wants to get in and amongst the action. Can he find number 10? He's found him.
Oh, gonna look around. He's gonna be able to do it.
Oh my.
Enable still on a tear here. This is 10. Looks for Clayster. Clayster takes him down. Enable gets a well-deserved rest after just getting 10 kills back to back to back. Aches now gonna look to get a little bit of work done himself inside a barrel. EG looking strong.
We're looking like a game 5 right now. EG are looking by far the better team. The rotations, the kills, the score as well. Nameless on a 4-kill streak. Nameless has got streaks. And my goodness, EG are about to literally
how many
rain down
EG,
fire.
Yeah, how many streaks has EG gotten just in the hard points in this series alone?
They did the same against Splice. They demolished Splice on Forest because they had so many streaks. That is not going to hit Silly. I have no idea how, but it doesn't. It misses. Maybe.
Fine, you got more streaks, Nameless. Nameless is going to be taken out here, but already preferred spawn. You don't even need the streaks in this point. Second's going to go the way of EG. Already at 130, looking to crack even more here. They can crack 160 with the time remaining on Doc's Crane. eUNITED coming in from an interesting angle. This is going to influence the spawns as well, and you can see EG now all the way on the other side of the map. They got a long run back, and that's most likely going to be 20 seconds going to eUNITED. That can get them back up. Getting a little bit closer, but EG has already kind of created a real gap. They're going to be able to flip spawns as well. That allows them to play scrappy. They can take another 10 seconds before they even need to think about the next rotation kills.
Yeah, it's not even, the score I'm kind of worried about. It's more these streaks, because we're going to head to the middle statue here, which, don't get me wrong, could go 50-50, but when we go over to that next hard point, this is where I kind of expect EG to make, this lead a bigger one. Separate themselves a little bit from the competition. They've got fighter pilots. They've got all the streaks in the back pocket. Nameless. I thought he'd turn up on the CTF. Maybe I jumped a little bit too early on that one. He's now 18-8. A fantastic series.
He's just looked lights out. Lights out in hardpoint. EG has looked lights out in hardpoint. You said that before we got here. They just have so many streaks to work with. Now App going to try to break here. He finds one, looking for two, tries to get the turn and burn, not going to be able to do it just yet. More streaks going to be rained down. Enable can hang on to his. Enable 19 and 17. Now it's 20 and 17. So many interactions. An absolute speed demon. Now eUNITED going to try to milk as many seconds as they can here. Even if they get every second that's left on statue, they'd still be 57 seconds behind EG. And EG going to be the first ones to knock on the door of Main Street. eUNITED stacked up here, trying to get some favorable gunfights in tow with each other, but App trying to stop that dream. And Enable says, you know what? Let's just start to call him in, and that's 2 down. Enable not going to be able to find the other one while he's still using that streak, but already Evil Genius is over 170 seconds. Finally, eUNITED trying to get to 100.
It's interesting. I believe an artillery barrage has just been put down on the rotation. Not sure about that. Maybe it was put down a little bit earlier than I thought here. Nameless still destroying every single person, including his own team. That's going to be 8-2. He's going to fall, but with a 24-11 scoreline, he's got the most kills in the lobby, and he's also got the least deaths in the lobby. He's also got the most hill time in the lobby. Nameless right now is everything for Evil Genius. He is turning up, and he's still got a fighter pilot in his back pocket. He's wheeling right now.
Wheeling indeed. Been a while since we really got to use that one, and he's not disappointing at all. Nameless has been lights out throughout this entire series. And now it is going to be EG just playing superior hardpoint here. Inside of Doc's warehouse. They could run away with this. They break 200 without breaking much of a sweat, and you're going to see eUNITED one by one just getting torn down by the boys in the blue shorts. Silly finally going to find a kill, but Nameless just waiting there. Going to be able to find one. Trades come in. App still hanging out in this treehouse.
The team kill comes in for EG, but right now it doesn't matter. There's 13 seconds left. They've already got the rotation onto Beer and Barrel, should I say. But Clayster trying to change that as he pushes around the back. Another kill here will be crucial. And wow, not missing at all. Clayster snapshots might only be 16 and 20, but is this the time that he turns this game around? They're 80 points behind Rich. Can they do it? That is the question.
It's definitely not going to be easy. If they can do it, they stop EG's dreams right here. EG knows that. That's why they're going to be using these streaks time and time again. They have just been getting fed streaks left and right. Clayster going to try to get the wall bang going. Not going to find too much. RC's going to try to do that as well. Not too much avail. Pristini tries to wrap around to actually find those kills. He's not going to be able to do it. Now it is going to be EG that's got to break. Good spawns here from eUNITED. Popping out here. Finally going to be able to get the kill. It is RC's with the SMG. All of a sudden, eUNITED starting to look a little bit decent. Challenge comes in. 15 seconds left on barrel building. EG already sitting at over 200 points.
Oh, this is interesting. Arcetes. My goodness, he is starting to heat up here, and this 80-point game has now become a 60-point game here as eUNITED. They're looking to get back into this. They've got some score streaks of their own for once. How many can they take out? Nameless. Apathy, they know where he is, so Pristini will be able to lock that down. Should be able to pick up the kill.
You know, this is something I said pretty early on. If Arcetes really starts to cook, all of a sudden eUNITED can just take down anyone. If he can keep this going in the map, this might be enough to get that series W for eUNITED, and now Arcetes going to get more action going using his streaks.
That's how you use them.
Going to be able to get one.
4 down, Rich. 20 seconds left. If eUNITED take all this time here, we're going to have a hell of a series and a hell of a map on our hands. eUNITED, they're controlling both the crane. They've got control of fire. Who knows how the statue's going to play out. But right now, eUNITED, they're fighting for not only survival, but they are fighting to take this series 3-1. And that 80-point lead, that got changed to 50. Now, we're looking at a 45. eUNITED, they are getting back into this one way or another. That's a clean 3 down, and EG, they're in a world of trouble. Silly's on for streaks.
This is when Clay starts getting real scary, too. I'm already having flashbacks from that CTF. This is the exact moment in that game mode where he really started to heat up when it mattered the most. Now Silly's going to be able to get some of these streaks working for him. He's 30 and 27. You hear Clay getting loud here. They are going to try to close the gap here on Statue. 30 seconds still remain. EG starting to put up a fight. Everyone is going to be down, but Enable at the hill. Finally, they're going to be able to find him, but Enable's going to be able to take out 2 before he gets sent to the Shadow Realm for just a little bit, but it looks like these 15 seconds could easily go the way of eUNITED. They'll put him just a little bit off of tying this one up.
Now, the important thing is, eUNITED know exactly where they are. They know that they don't have the spawn. They do have a fighter pilot in their back pocket. It's gone from an 80-point game down to a 10-point game now. However, can they make anything of the streaks? They're going to find one. There's 2 players in and around. They know exactly where they are, and this is where the push comes in. The grenade combination with the PPSH. Pristini finds one. Diving across. Arcetes, his brother finds another. He's stunned. He should be gunned. Will Pristini survive? Yes, he will. eUNITED, they're pushing forward. They've got the number advantage, and they are currently in control of this hill. Next wave of kills could be crucial, but coming from behind. Enable finds one. Silly finds 2. Shut down is Pristini. Pristini jumps out, and now
they can still win
in control.
Here. They can win here as well. They could win here. They need a perfect hold. They're playing it by the book, too.
This is beautiful from EG.
Racking up points. Said definitely beautiful. This next wave of kills could very easily determine that. And just like that, eUNITED keeps themselves alive.
And look at the rotation. They've got the rest of the points. We've already got Silly set up here. Number 6, Arcetes is in and amongst the plays as well. Silly needs to go big. He does. He finds 2. One's on the flank. Arcetes is going to go down. Can Silly do it? No. Nameless just wipes the crew out. Nameless has gone down. Grenades going in and around. 22. 2-2-2 plays 2-3-6. The time coming into this as well, Rich.
Challenge now going to be coming in from Clayster. RC's going to try to get things started with that frag. See Doc's Warehouse just being contested at this point. Almost a dead tie. EG slightly ahead at this point, and there's not much time left on the clock either.
Do keep your eye on the time. Arcetes, he didn't spot Apathy, but it's still contested. It is still contested.
This could go down to the 30 seconds that remain on the clock.
But EG can take that.
EG knows it. That's why they're not rushing in at this moment. Finally, though, they are going to break in. They get a few seconds. Gunfights going back and forth. Still, though, 20 seconds left. Clayster going to be able to get one big kill. Can he get the second one? Tries to get the wall bang. Pristini going to be rushing in at this point. All of a sudden, eUNITED going to be getting the seconds. That's going to stop the clock for now. They can't win off of this hill. But the thing is they need to instantly be able to get control of the hill. If they're not contesting, they are losing. Ake's going to be able to get 2. Enable finds 1. Silly not going to be able to do it. It looks like this one is going to be...
No, look at the spawns.
Oh my goodness!
eUNITED have got the spawns. They can't allow this
10 seconds.
2-point game.
To win.
Nameless picks up 2. Clayster and Silly push it back. They can't let them contest. 2-3-9. Play 2-3-9. 3 go down.
Oh my goodness!
Been wiped out.
They're going to be able to
5
close it out.
They need to stay on the hill. They can't let this go down. Pristini finds the double. Pushing in is one more, and eUNITED. They've taken it, and Clayster's roaring.
it could have come down to the contest. Your eyes have to be on so many things at that point. I believe it was 4 seconds left on the clock. Something like 4 seconds left. And you could see EG just wanted to get in the hill. They get in the hill, that clock keeps running, and that's why they played passively. When we were over on that hill that could very easily be a money hill, they played very